Right then. Alright. Jeremy Beadle is me man. We've literally done nothing with our man Jeremy. So for the people watching the live stream, hello everyone. Just give me a shout in the comments section. Just let me know if you can hear me and if you can hear the in-game noises as well. If anything needs to change, just let me know. Let's wait and see. Do we have audio? Is the big question. Yep, there we go. Nathan can hear us. Hiya, Nathan. Alright, chaps. So welcome to Train Sim World. I do apologise for the 13-minute delay. In keeping with railway tradition, I'm running late. I just had to... Oh, I don't know what that was. Discord did something weird. So basically, I'm going to play the West Somerset Railway. We're going to run through some of the tutorials. Because I've done a little bit of messing around with Train Sim World. I've not done a whole lot, to be honest. So we'll do the Class 47 introduction. Load in the game. I have played this game a couple of times, but to be honest, it hasn't really captured my imagination. So I thought, if I'm live streaming it with you guys watching, it might sort of give me some enthusiasm to sort of learn more about it. Just while we're loading up, I'm going to very quickly grab a headache tablet. Unfortunately, I have a bit of a headache today because I've been working on coursework for my course.
This is a Class 47 diesel-electric locomotive in British Rail green livery.
Ooh.
This tutorial will go through the start and stop procedure. Climb aboard to get going.
So,
enter the cab
oh my God.
through the door indicated.
Okay, so first impressions, visually, it looks, you know, quite a big step up from Train Sim, visually, you know. North Star. So, you know, just walking around the engine, it does give you the sort of feel that you are standing next to a full-size loco. The graphics are certainly a lot better. You know, that is a big improvement. All I've done since Train Sim World was released is sort of, you know, I've just complained about it. So I just figured perhaps it's... Oh, no, I don't want to climb aboard yet. I thought perhaps it's time to actually go and... Oh, you can't walk more than this far away. I mean, that does look good, doesn't it? I know it's a Class 47 diesel, but it does look good. These graphics are pretty good. The only sort of downside I can see at this moment, this is a tutorial, is that there's no, you know, prototypical stock. Normally these sidings would be jam-packed filled with stuff. Right, let's climb up. E. Ah! Alright, we're in the cab, chaps. Oh, you can use the WASD keys.
When you're ready, sit in the driver's seat.
Well, what if I'm not ready? What if I want to sit in the second man's seat? Ah! Okay, I'm in the second man's seat. I didn't actually want to do that. We can open doors and stuff. Can we open the window? No, we can't. Let's shut the doors. Right. Don't really know what's happening there. E. We're in the driver's seat. Precision control. Oh, you can press the right mouse
To get
key.
the loco started, set the battery isolation switch to the closed position.
Battery isolation switch.
To activate the control desk, set the master key into the on position.
Master key. Dunk.
Set the reverser into the engine only position. The locomotive is now ready to be started. Push the engine start button on the control desk.
Okay. Alarm bell.
To release the air pressure holding the wheels, set the driver's brake to the running position.
Okay. Alright, waiting for the brakes to charge. There we go. Bogey 1 and bogey 2. So we can change cab views as well, I think. So press 2. Very similar to being in, you know, Train Simulator. I literally can't even hear myself think over this engine noise. I think visually it's, you know, nice. I've pressed the 3 key. Oh yeah, this is something that I really like from Train Sim World. Is that if you press the 3 key, you've got a free roam camera, but it moves relative to the loco. So you can sort of put the camera wherever you want it and film. You know, for making
the
videos.
Locomotive running, to get going, set the reverser to the forward position.
You know, to do filming, it would be pretty decent. Okay, I need to set something. Oh, this.
To
Forward.
make others aware that this loco is operational, switch the headlights on.
Okay.
Turn the parking brake handle to release it.
Brakes off.
Finally, to get going, set the throttle to at least 20%.
Now, this is the moment of truth, chaps. Can we do a two-tone? The answer is no. Space doesn't work. Right, where's the throttle? Reach 10 miles per hour. Power. Oh yeah, because it's a tutorial that we can't really do a whole lot. You know, like, the people are looking a lot better in this game as well, but, you know, what we need is more interaction from people. So, like, if you're driving a steam engine, in the future, hopefully, if and when they ever get steam engines available for this game.
The loco is on the move. To maintain a specific speed, set the throttle back to the off position.
Off. Oh, there's a catch point there.
To bring the locomotive to a gentle stop, set the driver's brake to the initial application position.
Initial application. And I can't release it now. Alright. We did it, chaps. We did 10 whole miles per hour, and now we're stopped.
Take this basic training and apply it to further operations, and you'll do great.
Okay. Oh, I just got a load of money. Money, money, money. Train sim money. 5,000 monies. Whatever that does. God, we've just leveled up. Cool. Alright, let's continue. So we shall do the next tutorial. Yep, Rhode Island Mapping is saying we should, Dovetail should add Steam. I have raged about this fact so many times, about the fact that Dovetail didn't include Steam engines on this game. Yeah, you know. I just figured, you know, I wanted to actually see what it's about. Now that is a nice looking loco.
This is a Class 09 diesel-electric shunter used mainly for freight operations, but
Cool.
known to help with passenger procedures too.
Well,
Let's take a look at the engine's starting and stopping procedures. Climb aboard to get started.
okay.
Enter the cab through the door indicated.
I'll enter through whichever door that I want, mate. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. Doesn't that look good? Graphically, it looks really nice. I wish you could do things, you know, like taking a grease gun and greasing up all the grease cap, you know, all the grease nipples. That would be a cool feature to have, especially for steam, you know. Like, you could have a steam engine, you put the fire in, and then you can walk around greasing all the greasing points, putting oil in all the lubricators, you know, just polishing in general. And then when the pressure's built up, you can sort of, you know, make a move. I know, you know, you wouldn't want to sort of simulate all 4 hours of getting the engine ready. But
Before anything else, set up the marker lights. Turn the main switch on the panel up there to on.
That's the main switch, apparently. So we'll flip you.
Now the main power switch is off. Walk around the exterior of the locomotive and turn on all 4 marker lights.
Oh, you gotta turn them on individually. It's a bit daft. Look, there's even a wire that goes to the cab. Why would I have, you know, remote controls for each of these?
Great. Climb back aboard the locomotive and sit down in the driver's seat.
You, Baldy, come give me a hand. Hey, you. Oi, you. Why can't I jump? You, woman, come in here. Oh, she stopped. Oh my god, she actually stopped. I feel quite threatened by that. Oh my god, that is the look of a murderer. She looks like she's got... Oh, right, okay, run while she's not looking. Run, 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 run. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing PUBG too much. She looked like she was going to murder me. Alright, back in the cab. What are we going to do? Let's, I suppose we'll shut the door. Because it's nice and cool outside. So, yeah, E. Alright, we're in the cab. Right. So,
To start the locomotive, hold the master key in the start position for at least 5 seconds.
in the start position for 5 seconds. Do, 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 do. There we go.
With the locomotive running, set the master key to the on position.
I think I can do that. There we go.
The reverser lever determines the direction of travel. Set this into the forward one.
So we're in forward. Waiting for the brake system to charge. I think I need to do sort of like the free roam scenarios as well once we've done some of these tutorials. Then we can actually have a little drive around the West Somerset. Oh, if you press the 9 key, you get the doobie what's it. Oh, that's nice. We can actually see the whole map of the route. That's good. Very, very similar to Train Simulator. I think we've got a Canadian in the chat. Look at it. Gideon Bellamy is saying, "Hey Dovetail, what about that VR mode, E? What about that third-party content, E? Are you Canadian?" Nothing wrong with Canadians, of course. I love Canadians. Come on, brake system. You're supposed to be charged by now.
Move the parking brake handle into the release position.
Parking brake. Parking brake. Where are you? Birth. There we go.
Finally, to get going, set the throttle into position 1 for at least 5 seconds, and then set it to position
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Birth. Okay, so we're off and running. Now that is spectacular view.
Great work. The locomotive is on the move. To maintain a specific speed, set the throttle back to the off position.
Pretty sure that's not how trains work.
To bring the locomotive to a gentle stop, set the driver's brake to the service 30% position.
See, look, this is what I mean about the camera. You can sort of move the camera around, but it will still move relative to the train, which I think is a really cool feature. Okay, so we need to brake, don't we? So, birth, 30%. And we've stopped. Catch point.
Take this basic training and apply it to further operations, and you'll do great.
Okay, cool. So we've completed the second tutorial. More monies. Train Sim World monies for me. Right. E. So, next scenario. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Right, okay. So, we're, we got coaches and shit. Okay. Nice. Okay, looks like we're gonna do some shunting. I think now that we're not in a tutorial, we can actually walk around. So there's, let's have a look at these coaches. Oh, look. Buckeye. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh no, that is quite a cool feature. You can either have them close coupled Buckeyes, or you can have them screw couple. That is cool. That is a cool feature, I gotta be honest. Let's just sort of have a walk around. I can't climb up. Hey, hey, give me a hand. Help me up. Pull me up. Pull me up. Oi, scumbag. Right, fine. I'll just stay down here on the forefoot. So I remember a few years ago that the one of the 2800 class locos, which was for a long time at the Pontypool and Avon Railway, the tender of it was basically dumped right here on the West Somerset Railway. Oh. So this is Minehead. And it does, you know, the scenery-wise looks really good. I'm a bit miffed that I can't seem to get off the track. Well, at least the point levers don't just, like, disappear the way they do in Train Simulator. Where are these little steps, Mark? I can't see any. Right, I wonder if this water tower actually does anything. They'll have to modify the game if they do eventually get steam. Because we need to be able to put water in. Let's see if we can get up on this platform at the end. Committing crimes on the West Somerset, not obeying rules. I'm walking on the forefoot. I'm walking. Oh, there's a fire bucket there. That's cool. Again, there would be lots more stock in each of these sidings. You know, I think right by here there's a whole load of DMUs that are just sort of sat there. So, let's go have a look at this signal box real quick. Minehead signal box. I don't think there's different like views while you're sort of running. It's a shame you can't sort of see your character. Flashing what? Not really sure why the Oh, you can't leave the track premises? Really? I was gonna go, there's a McDonald's just up the road, I was gonna go grab a burger. Oh well. Yeah, this whole live stream, Nathan, is just gonna be me walking from Minehead to Bishop's Lydeard. Oh well. Or I should do a pump trolley again. Okay, there's a ramp. At least I can get up on the platform. Hey! So, Dovetail games, if you're watching, you need to add some form of climb up option. So that you can sort of jump or climb up on stuff. Get out of my way! God, you look scary. Don't be alarmed. Hello. If only you could push these people out onto the track. Just sneak up behind. Birth. Now look at that view. This does, you know, I visited the West Somerset Railway so many times and it does have the feel. The only thing that's missing is the steam engines. And I'm sorry, I am going to keep rabbiting on about it, but we need steam for this. I mean, look at that. The feel, I'm getting so many feels right now with this turntable. That fills me with joy. Really does. Just the sort of atmosphere is all here. What you need is a few tables set up here with like traders selling stuff. And you need oh, don't tell me I can't see the turntable cafe. Come on, guys. Can I go out here? No, I can't. Of course I can't. I can't even go and have a look around. I needed to use the little boys' room before we head off. Or go and buy a 00 gauge model from the shop. That's what every driver needs, is a 00 gauge model. Nope, we can't leave. There's a nice fish and chip shop just where that building is. Actually, just down that road. A very nice fish and chip shop. But yes, we definitely need steam. Okay, let's actually do what we were supposed to do. Sheds with doors that actually open as well, please, Dovetail. Okay, E. We're up. Okay. So I'm guessing that all our sort of checks are done, Berth. Alright, okay, we're gonna go and do stuff, so forward. Handbrake is released. We gotta do these marker lights things again, have we? Yep, we do actually, okay. Fallout! Because there's no music in this game, I have to disable it. I'll provide you with my own theme music. Okay, get in. Shut the door. Stupid. Right. What if I don't want to drive from here? Can I drive from the other side? Reverses forward. Brakes to release. I think we need to wait for these brakes to charge, don't we? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm pretty sure that a Class 08 whistle doesn't sound like that. Next stop, Washford. Washford? Are you absolutely kidding me? We gotta go to Washford in this thing. It's gonna take us like 10 years to get to Washford. I'll be gronky donkin', I'll be gronky donkin'. I was hoping to take some Mark 1s out for a spin. So I guess we're just going to head all the way to Washford then. Although there is an icon there. Is there any buttons so we can... Oh, F1 gets rid of the hood. And that's useful knowledge to have. That's actually, that looks a lot better. Screenshots will be fabulous. If only I had some software to take screenshots right now. I'll just have to press print screen. Print screen. Birth. Ah, it's okay. I could do it another time. Not really sure what I've done there. Oh, F3 button gives you your frame rate. I wonder what the speed limit is here. If I press E, can I just walk around while we're moving? Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, can I actually jump out while we're rolling? I think... Oh no, I can't. I thought I could actually jump out of the loco. Oh. Oh my god, I can! Oh, crap. Oh, right, okay. So I've just abandoned the loco. Will I be... Oh my god, it's gonna squish me. I need to get back in. Get back in. There we go. We're in. Okay, we're good. We're good. No need to panic, everybody. I made it. Right. Burp, 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 burp. Let's do this. Okay, so we're heading out on the main line. You can actually see the character. Like, you've actually got a playable character. So if I press 1, if I press E and I stand up and go on this side and I press 8... Oh, you can't. You can only have different views when you're actually Driving the loco in the driver's seat. Okay, that's good. Out of the way, people. Reese's heading out on the main line. I do love the fact that you have the proper noise when you go over the crossing. But it's a shame there's no moving cars. Right, okay. Full speed. Power. Notch 4. I wonder if I could just lean out the window. I'm not sure what option it is to lean out the window. Alright, so we're well and truly on our way. We haven't got our speedo, have we? Yep, we have 25 miles per hour line speed. Okay, chaps. So, 25 mile an houring on the West Somerset Railway. We got to head to Washford, so I'm assuming we've got some shunting to do there. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Just bear in mind, I'm not really gonna, I'm not gonna tell you what your future is. I'm not Mystic Meg. Unfortunately. Where is Washford? I can't remember. Oh, there it is. It is. Is it the place I thought it was? Yes, it is. That must be Dunster there. Yeah, I think Washford is the place halfway along the line. Can you open the front windows? No, unfortunately, you cannot. What you can do is put the window wipers on. Although it is a beautiful day, so you don't really need to. Oh, we got 600 yards until we need to slow down to 5 miles an hour, apparently. I'm not sure how long this bad boy needs to slow down, but we'll start bringing her back. Long blast on the old whistle. Oh, the speed does come off quite quick. So with first application, we do slow down a little bit. 100 yards to go. I'm assuming that this is for the crossing. I'm going to try and use the HUD as minimal as I can, really. Better slow down a bit more. Brakes off, brakes off. Okay, 5 miles an hour. We are literally going to walk at a snail's pace across this crossing. Whistle. Passing the whistle board. Yes, I am going totally American on you. Oh yeah, there we go. 5 miles an hour, holding steady. Now this is Dunster. I can remember me and Lawrence actually standing on this station once before watching a 2AMT do some shunting. For the people saying that we need to add steam, yes they do, definitely. I mean, looking at this station, the route itself is stunning. I've been to the West Somerset Railway many times, and it really does sort of feel like the West Somerset. What it needs is a bit more life in the yards. Like, you got the digger there and all the traffic cones. Bash Mash would be very happy with all those traffic cones. But you just need more life. You need more people just doing stuff. Like, every time I go past this place, you've got people sort of working in the yard, you know, or shunting going on, or just some random stuff. That's what we're missing right now, is just the sort of the real life factor. I mean, look, the visuals are spectacular. I keep saying it. Visually, this is spectacular. A nice manor. Ooh. Great Western Manor class. There are so many locos that I would like to see developed for Train Sim World. Oh, we need to whistle again. Oh god, Shooting Models and More keeps asking where's Over the Hills. It's not gonna be made in the 2 minutes since you last asked that question. Genuinely, guys, I don't know why people ask over and over and over again the same questions in the chat. I just don't see the point. Third party for life. Well, to be honest, the sooner that people start developing for Train Sim World, the better. I mean, this has been out for a year, and the only games, or the only routes that we've seen is, where is it? The CSX pack, the West Somerset pack, the Great Western pack, and there's a German one, and there's a new upcoming New York one. Now, I don't deny that those are beautiful looking routes, but, again, no Steam. I'm going to keep badgering on about it, I'm afraid. No Steam is just a total turn off for me. And I do hope that it's not, they don't plan on just releasing the Black 5 or the 7F again with the same sounds, which is probably what they'll do. But I did have a theory. In the last live stream that we did, I had a very good working theory about what we could do, or what Dovetail could do. Oh god, I'm going to fart and it's going to stink. Oh yeah. Sorry chaps. For releasing Steam, if they... Oh Christ, it stinks. Oh god. If you wanted to release a Steam pack, I mean, looking at the visuals that we've got, you could quite easily do the Vale of Rydal. Full, you know, all 3 locos, all the stock, the diesel as well, and you've got the visuals. I mean, looking at the visuals, you could really get the feel of the route, you know, with all the scenery, all the assets you'd make. But if you did it, if you released it as a full release, you could make a fortune from it. Just imagine Vale of Rydal locomotive right now with these graphic settings. How spectacular would it look? I am speeding excessively. Why did nobody tell me that I was going so fast? I'm going to be in trouble with the the Office of Rail Regulation. Would I like any questions answered by Matt Pedalston? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think that Matt Pedalston will take any questions from me, considering how much I've basically slated this game. You know, I think it's a spectacular game, but it's been so underused, underutilized. If Train Sim World was going to be the future, they kind of just put half effort into it, and you can just tell. It's not because, I mean, the game itself, look at it, look at the visuals, it looks great. But it's the content. The content is just so far reduced from what it needs to be for a new platform release. And that's not to say that it doesn't deserve any credit, because look at it. Just looking at this, it feels good. But for the next generation of Train Sim, it needed to be more. That's probably why they're not getting as many sales into it as they were expecting. Because people sort of said, oh, it's the new generation. What do we get? You get one route and one loco. And I think for most people that was enough to say, what? What? Is that it? Yeah, I think we're going to have to open some cab windows because this fart of mine was simply spectacular. Let's open the doors. There we go. Can't open these side windows, unfortunately. But we've got all the doors open now, all the windows. So why did I have to slow down to 5 miles an hour, but here I can be at, 30? Again, there's another thing. Oh, that looks good. These textures are just direct. Look at it. It's directly out of Train Sim. These camping coaches are just directly out of Train Sim. So they didn't even have to model them again, you know? I think we're probably going way too fast again. Freeware content? The John Lewis saying freeware content. No. I think the days of freeware content are going to be over, or they're going to stick with Train Sim. I think that this version of the game, Train Sim World, I don't think you're going to have the same sort of capability to develop freeware. I mean, you've got to look at the sort of industry as a whole, the game industry. I mean, you've got platforms such as Origin now, where you can actually rent games, a bit like Netflix. I think it's Origin anyway, but you can actually, sign up and rent games rather than buying them. So the whole way that we buy games and the whole way that they're developed is going to change. And we've already seen that, with Train Simulator, they're developing individual packs, that was the whole business model, was they made the simulator and they released it on Steam. And the idea was that third-party developers would give Dovetail a cut, so they could host their packs on Steam. But I think all of you are probably aware that to host these packs individually, when they don't make an enormous profit on an individual basis, and then not only do you have to pay Steam for hosting your product, you have to pay Dovetail for hosting your product. So before you've even sort of, sold a single product, you've had to pay two separate people. And that has put off so many developers from hosting on Steam. And the ones who have done it, I'll give you an example. Victory Works, he's hosted on Steam, and then he's decided that he's not going to do it anymore because it's too expensive. So, well, he might still do it, but I don't know. I think the days, those days are basically gone, and Dovetail have probably realised that it was not a very smart idea because it was too expensive, especially for small-time developers. When you release a loco and you sell it, even if you sell it for what, £20 or 20, 18, 15, 14, 12 pounds, whatever it is, per pack, you've already spent a lot of your time developing it. So you need to earn thousands for you to sort of have made it worth your investment. And that's the problem, is that these packs are just not making it commercially viable to do that. Rent a game. Nathan, yeah, honestly, if you renting a game, honestly, go and look. I think the program is called Origin, and it's basically like the Netflix of games. Well, that's what they're trying to do anyway. You basically, you have either a monthly or a yearly subscription, but you get, for that price, you get to access all these different games that they have hosted, you know, and then you can play them, and then when your subscription runs out, that's it, you can't play them anymore. So it's basically like Netflix for gaming. Which, you know, the thing is, you got to remember that 10 years ago, when Railworks first came out, everybody said, Steam, are you mad using the Steam platform to host Train Sim? It's a stupid idea. And now 10 years later, we're like, it's normal, it's just how it is. You know, that's, and lots of games are doing it now, and Steam is quite a good platform itself. It's just that you have the problem that they want a cut of everything. So I think with Train Sim World, the future is going to be, they're going to sort of release the sort of modding file so that people can develop it on an individual basis, but they won't allow you to, you know, develop it on the side. It will all have to be released through Dovetail. Now, I can just imagine flying through here with a 7F hauling about 8 Mark 1s at full chat with some shunting going on in the sidings. The little S&D 040 shunter. Origin made by EA. I guess it is. It sounds like something that EA Games would do. What do you mean I need to stop? Oh crap, was that Washford? Shit. Oh, right, okay. Balls, brakes. Okay, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was well and truly past the points before we came to a stop. It's fine. This was totally intentional. I guess people are gonna have to do some form of RAIB investigation. Right, let's go. Back we go. Let's just check the signal box. Where do I actually need to go? Oh, I completely ran past the points. Okay. Whoops. Full power. Yeah, you didn't see that, guys. Damn it, Nathan. Don't call the RAIB on me. At least we'll get to have a nice little look at Washford now. There is a very nice pub just down from the station. I had a lovely burger and chips there once. It was me rambling on about, oh, driving a 7F through here and shunting. Who shut the door? I didn't shut the door. What's going on? Come on. I guess we've got some thumpers. Who said thumpers? Thumpers in this game? Ooh, imagine that. Like the Gatwick Express. Oh yeah. Yes, I may have just farted again. However, I'm unfortunate to have to tell you that it stinks. It proper stinks. Okay, I guess we gotta pick up these Mark 1s. Actually, I think that's the pub I went in right there. Probably is, actually. They'll have a nice big poster there saying, Reese did not stop his train in the correct position. Although I remember I was there eating food because we were heading back, and an S160, we went for a gala, and there was an S160 that was hauling what felt like about 200,000 tons of cargo behind it. Came stomping past at full pelt. Couldn't believe that we missed it. Alright, so we'll actually stop in the right place this time. There we go. At least I think that we're in the right place. We gotta go a bit further. There we go. Okay, set the point to the correct track. So we'll jump up, jump down, alley up. So we'll set that point. Although I'm pretty sure that the hang on, I've only set one set of points there. I'm pretty sure that on the main line this would be controlled from the signal box. It wouldn't be a junction point. I'm pretty sure it would have some form of facing point lock here as well. Oh well. This is problems that are way above my pay grade. We can shut the doors now. Hopefully the fart has disappeared, so... Okay, off we go. Although it might help if I took the brakes off first. Remember, check and set any point work required to navigate the yard. Well, perhaps it would be a good idea to tell me what coaches I need to couple up to first. Right, that's set. So I'm assuming that those points are correctly set. Because he didn't tell me... This game is a bit silly now, because I climbed down, I set the points, then he told me to go back to the cab. But now he's saying, make sure the points are set. Well... why wouldn't I have set them while I was out of the cab? Right, I'm going to do it on the fly. You didn't see this RAIB, but, oh no, you can't. Oh yeah, you can. Oh crap! No, 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 no! Okay, that point was not set correctly. Run ahead of the loco. This is totally an unstoppable moment. Right, this point is set correct. And I'm pretty sure that there is no more points. Okay. Oh, dear God. Get off the track. Okay. No. Get back in, get back in, get back in. Back in. There we go. We're in. Sit down. And we will, as cool as a cucumber, couple up to these coaches, which I'm pretty sure that nobody is ever shunted like this. Single person, shunting from the cab, whilst being his own shunter, jumping down and running. Very bad practice, but who cares? Right. Stop. Okay, now, with the brakes released, we will climb down. And we'll call the driver on as the shunter. Even though I am the driver. Come on, drive. I just realised that I can't actually do that. Okay. So, throttle to 1 and stop. And we'll jump out. And boing. Okay, well that was interesting. We bounced off, so we need to sit in the driver's seat, power on. And you see we just keep bouncing off, so we'll keep the power on and we'll apply the brake. Full service. Now with a bit of luck, we're buffered up. We are not actually buffered up, but we will try and couple up. So we need to connect the manual coupling. I'm assuming that we need the screw link. Okay. So we've connected the vacuum hose, we've connected the... what, is that the screw coupling? Yeah. Let's just double check the rest of our train. Brake cylinders there. So they're coupled up with Buckeyes. They're also coupled up. And I think that that is the end of it. Something that would be pretty cool to sort of have as a little feature in this game is that all your consists could have the chocks, wooden chocks that you put under the wheels just to stop them from rolling away. I really need a poo, but I'm doing a live stream. Okay, let's go back. So, brakes off. Okay, diff. Better just make sure that the points are set, because it says go to Washford Siding 1, but that's just the approach road. I'm assuming that we're going to have permission to stay with the token on the main line, because if we're doing shunting, then that point needs to be, that point needs to be changed. These sidings are looking particularly empty, I must say. Up we go. Shut the door and sit in the chair. Toot toot. Power. Alright. I'm guessing we got to couple up all the other coaches as well. Oh god, this fart really did stink. Okay, brakes. And we'll stop, we'll put her in forwards. Oh my god, it was rolling. Okay, run. Over the track. Okay, go on, drive. Set her on. We better just make sure that this point is set correctly, which it isn't, so... No, wrong way. There we go. So we are now clear to couple up. The Buckeye is out and the buffers are in. So we'll get back to the cab, which I think we're still probably rolling. Look at that, we are actually rolling. A little bit too fast, if I'm honest, but okay. Not really sure why we started rolling so much. I'll lay up, and we're in. Power is off, so it's quite unusual. I'm just going to have to purely rely on, if I was shunting here. This is where, if we had multiplayer. Right, okay, stop. Stop. This is why we need multiplayer, because you could have one guy sitting here, and one guy just, you know, watching at the other end. Okay, so, brakes off. So I guess we're going to take 5 coaches somewhere. No, stop! I think we almost actually coupled up then. Do you know something I just realised as well? Oh, they're coupled up. Yeah, Buckeye is locked. Oh no, it's there. It's this one. Okay, so the Buckeyes are actually snapped out and ready, so we could just set on. Diff, 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 diff. Something which I should have done is actually make sure that the handbrake on that brake coach is off. But we'll just pretend that that never happened. We only got to go forward a few inches. Brakes on. Now I think that did it. Let's just go and double check. All these coaches back to Minehead. Okay, so I'm assuming then that it worked. So let's just double check. Yep. Buckeye is connected. The vacuum pipes are connected. So we are going to have to do a quick check of the coaches just to make sure everything's okay, because this looks like a brake coach. So we'll climb up in here. Yep. The handbrake is now released. There's our spare, you know, screw coupling, vacuum brake. We've getting. I'm assuming that's supposed to say 21. For some reason, it isn't. We'll put the train lights on, ready for our passengers. We'll open the windows because I've farted, so if we open up all the windows, we'll give a little bit of ventilation. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. This always reminds me of when I was a kid working at the Pontypool and Avon Railway. We had a BSK coach just like this, and this little break, this compartment section here was the railway's official shop. So we had all toys and stuff for sale here. Oh, oh, no, don't open the stupid door. Shut. Just happy memories of when I was a child. Window. That's what I wanted to open. Window. Window. Here we are inside the coach. Let's have a quick sit down. This is something which you could never do in train sim. Well, can we open these windows? No, I don't think we can. No. Okay, never mind. Can we put the train heating on? No, we can't. Alright. We'll have to make sure that the toilet is unblocked as well. There's no door to get in the toilet, which, nope, we can't go in. No! Want the windows open because my farts actually stink. And the coaches have been sat here for a few weeks, so they're probably smelling a little bit musky. Alright. Nope. I'm assuming that the toilets are okay. We'll just take it for granted that our staff have cleaned the toilets. These are my favourite coaches to sort of window hang from. These TSOs. Also, if you're opening all the carriage windows, it's for the maximum chuff. Especially if you've got an S160 on the front. Okay, that is basically it. So we'll just make sure the handbrake's released. Windows are open. And we can't go out through that way. So we'll climb out through the guards compartment. Poof! So the coaches are all set. It's time to go back to Minehead. Oh god, I really need to take a shit. Alright. Brakes off. I'm pretty sure all the famous YouTubers on the internet, you know, sit there and tell all their fans, hey, I really need to take a poo. First proper train that we've actually pulled. I'm not really sure what the speed limit is here. I think we'll just assume that it's 5 miles an hour. Let's just turn off the HUD and have a little look. Now that does look good. You have to admit that it does look good. It would look so much better if there was a 7F on the other end. Are all these people waiting for their train? I'm sorry, chaps. This is... couldn't you be bothered to put anything other than a stupid hoodie on? Now you look old. You look like I just want to happy slap you. I just want to play the drum on your head. Right, power. I do need to get used to not pressing like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 button. So apparently the little red line is my speed, is my line speed. So, all right, I'll live with that. Are we all on the main line? Yes, we are. Okay, power, full power. Let's go to Minehead. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. If you press 0, then you can choose different positions. That's quite cool. Ow. Okay, we might be going a little bit too fast. Oh yeah, Imp344 says I forgot to change the points when I came onto the main line. You're right, I did, but technically I don't agree with this game's representation of that, because that, on the main line, that would have been controlled by a signalman. That wouldn't have been a shunter's point. So they would have been like a facing point lock, they would have been tokens, all that sort of stuff. So I'm not worried that I didn't set it back, because in reality the signalman would have been in charge of that movement there. Oh god. I really need to take a shit. This was not a good idea. I should have taken a big shit before I started a live stream. 53 people watching. I'm telling 53 people that I need to take a poo. Sorry guys, I realised that you didn't come here to see that, but you know, it would make a first if I shit myself live on a live stream, wouldn't it? So there's a nice downhill gradient here from Washford. Crazy AP. AP treatment. Armstrong Powerhouse, you mean? I don't know. Actually, I kind of like this model. You know, I think it's the standard that it's made to, the sounds, everything. I'm quite happy with it. I mean, I'll never say no to. I'll never say no to having more. And I do think that Train Sim World needs more development. You know, in 1 year that it's been out, it's only had, what, 4 or 5 routes? You know, and sort of no DLC. I was kind of expecting, when it was released, for it, you know, people to start bang, 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 coming out with DLC for it. You know what I mean? I was really expecting it to take off. The fact that it hasn't taken off doesn't really bode well. But if you agree with me, I think this game, Train Sim World, could potentially be. It really has got the potential to be the next big thing on the market. You know, if you had a multiplayer feature where you can have, like, I'm in a game session now. Why couldn't we have 5 players right now on this train I'm driving? You could just have 5 human characters. So one guy is driving, you could have over there a guy sitting in the second man seat. You could have a guy, you know, 2 guys, you could have a guard, and you could have someone walking up and down the train to simulate like a travelling ticket inspector. But you could really, you know, your imagination is your own limiting factor. Because if you was to do it like that, you could simulate emergencies on board the train, you know, because you can animate, you can add stuff. So you could be going along, and then you find out that someone on the train has pulled the emergency cord. So you come to a stop, and then you basically follow standard procedure, which is the driver sort of comes to a complete stop, contacts the guard, says what the hell's going on. Guard has to do a visual inspection on the train to find out who's pulled the cord and why. You know, and then resetting all your brake things. So I don't know whether you guys, and some of you probably know from volunteering on railways, but on the side of each Mark 1 coach there's a, like a thing. I don't know whether it's actually animated. You probably can't really see it. No, it's not actually. But there's like, if you dump the brakes, then all these little handles turn, and you have to reset them manually. Oh god, I really need to take a shit. Just imagine that with a 7F on the front right now. That's the potential that we've got for this game. There's just so much potential. It's not being used, guys. Anyone from Dovetail Games, Matt Peddleston, I'm saying it right now, you've developed the next generation of train simulators. It is the future. This really is the future. But you have not invested enough content into it. You need more content, and you need it now to make it a success. Because otherwise people are just going to bypass it and say, well, I've already got Train Simulator, why would I move on to this platform? It is a shame that we can't see the coast of Wales, because over there you would see the southern coastline of Wales on a nice day. That's something that's missing. Another thing for Dovetail. And it looks like it's low water. Although the tide rage on the Bristol Channel is quite severe. Right, press the F1 button. Look at that. I mean, just imagine filming a series in this game. Just filming over the hills, but with these graphics. It is spectacular. I do wish I could take some screenshots of that. I'll have to play this again, but with I'll have to play it again with Bandicam running. What other views can I do? Internal camera, engineer left. No, I don't want that. I want engineer right. So I'm in the second man seat. So you see, I was talking about having a multiplayer function. You've already got the camera locations for the second person. So head out left, cab overview. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Head out right. Oh, it's a shame that we can't access the coaches, like, you know, walk around the coaches now. Although you probably can. It's just that I'm not sure how to do it. Yes, Railway Productions 2210 says the motion of the rods looks good. It does, doesn't it? That does look good. So what do you think, chaps? What loco do we need first? I mean, for the West Somerset, you would want, you know, like, you gotta have a Manor, you gotta have that 9300 thing, gotta have a 7F, probably a Battle Britain class. S160 wouldn't go amiss. What other steam locos do they have on the West Somerset? The Halls, Manor Hall, probably a Panner, Pannier class would be nice. Moving on to some other routes, I think Vale of Rydal would be incredible for this game. You know, Train Sim World, Vale of Rydal edition, all the steam locos, the full route, make all the, you know, the scenery to go with it. That would keep me entertained for days. Literally, I would be able to spend days playing that non-stop. And at no point with this game have I felt that the computer is unable to manage it. I need to slow down. What speed do I need to reduce to? 10, okay. I'm gonna hit the crossing far too fast. Well, okay, it was faster than it should have been, but it's not the end of the world. Yes, Nathan, if they did the Vale of Rydal in Train Sim World with these graphics, I think I would set up on a day off, I would just be Vale of Rydaling all day long. I'd probably do like a live stream of me on the Vale of Rydal all day. They do have the interior for 6024 in bits. That would be quite nice. A King class. I mean, I love that engine, King Edward. The West Somerset has Foxcote Manor, Ravingham Hall, 7F, 6046, the S160, and a small Peckett in STJR blue. Now, if you could make all those locos, steam locos in, you know, Train Sim World, wouldn't that be beautiful? We need to slow down to 5 miles per hour. Alright, I'm slowing down. I think I might actually do some like action shots of this game, because that is a shot and a half right there. I'm amazed that there's not that many videos done in Train Sim World yet. You can even see all the coach lighting that I put on. All the interior lights on the coaches are actually lit up. That's beautiful. Payton to Kingswear. That would be an interesting route, Nathan. Yes, the bitch of the yard. Didcot's 7200 class. She's almost ready. Well, when that 7200 class is finished, I'm really looking forward to going and seeing her in action, because we have yet to see what a 7200 class actually sounds like and works in preservation. Now we can make the safe assumption based on the you know, the 4200s and the 5205s that they will be a success. There's only 3 7200s in preservation, but you know, the 42s and 52s have run very well and they've been very good performers. I think, you know, a standard heritage railway. I mean, look at the Paignton and Dartmouth steam railway. It runs regularly with 4200s, and there's a very good reason. It's a steep line, and it can handle 8 coaches with no problems at all. Where is the 7200? Well, there's 3 of them. One is at Didcot. I think one is at the Midland, Butterley, and I'm not sure where the other one is. I think it might be Crewe, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. So, for the people watching, if you want to watch, leave a comment. Where are the 3 7200 class locos? Valley Railway with its signature IVET. Well, the Keighley and Worth Valley is right on the verge of being finished for Train Simulator. So, you know, I think it'll be a while before we could expect it in Train Sim World. Okay, we need to start slowing down. Quickly. I just realised you can actually see the vacuum and air cylinders on the little right hand side of the screen. Release the brake, you idiot. Okay, 7200s. There is one at the East Lancs, which is 7200. 7202 is at Didcot, and 7229 is at the Midland Railway Centre. Is that Butterley, the Midland Railway Centre? Okay. I'm not really sure what's just happened. Oh god. I really need to go take a shit. For some reason I've had a brake dump. Okay, fucking burn. We only got a couple more minutes, Reese. We're almost at Minehead. I want to finish this scenario before I have to shut down the live stream. I can't even sit down anymore. I have to stand. Oh, is this how sad my life has become that I can't even live stream because I need to take a shit? Right, screw this 10 miles an hour speed limit, I need to get in. And so, the RAIB has finished its investigation into the angry Welshman incident on the West Somerset Railway. Please explain, why did you proceed across the level crossing at 2.5 times the speed of sound? It's because the driver needed to take a shit in the engine shed. There is a 7F that has a face, and it lives in that shed, and it was horrified by what it saw. Stick your ass out of the window. Yes, Nathan, I will stick my ass out of the window. What could possibly go wrong with that suggestion? Why did the train crash through the buffers and destroy the turntable cafe? Well, the driver had his ass hanging out the window. It's okay, I'll just blow the horn. Nobody will know. Okay, chaps, we're almost in the platform. We've almost made it. I will be doing more live streams of Train Sim World. I'll just make sure I do it at a time when I am not needing a banging shit. Let me just... Oh yeah, look at that. I'm going to press the F1 button now so that we have a more pretty view. Look at that. View from the signal box. I hope I didn't have to switch the points. That looks spectacular. Literally, if I had the webcam on right now, it would be so funny because I'm pacing at the laptop. I can't even sit down. If I sit down, then it just comes out. I think I need a cork to stick up my ass. EA Ben is asking that this is a new game. No, this has been out for about a year. There must be a whistle code for make way the driver needs a shit. I think there probably is. You know, going across a level crossing, if you just hear that means driver needs a shit. And that is official. That's from the Railways Handbook. We're almost there, chaps. Don't worry, guys. There will be more videos of Train Sim World. So we will do more scenarios. We will do free roams. We'll have a look at like the other routes as well. I think. In particular, I want to do the Great Western, you know, out of Paddington. And hard on, full application, full service, and we've made it, chaps. That's all we need for now. Thanks for getting it done. Secure and disembark the locomotive to finish. What do you mean secure? Bail. Set the reverser to the off position. I'm not done yet, am I? Okay, I really needed to take a shit. Reverser. I need to do that thing, don't I? Okay, engine off. Switch any active lights off. Come on! Lights off. Okay. We're done. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, end the scenario, damn it. Back to the mess room, which is where I need to go. There we go, we're done. And that's it, chaps. Excellent. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I'm going to have to end this right now. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go take a poo.